Hi everybody, it's Monday, 7 o'clock, and we are going to cook Thai green curry. Tofu version is what I'm going to make, which is what I made last week, but I'm going to make it again. And you guys, I did post this recipe, so some of you may be following, some of you may be cooking with me, I've no idea. This is, it's going to be interesting because there's quite a few ingredients and things, but the main aim is to make it all fresh and to try and get it all done in about 30 minutes or less if possible. Okay, so I'm going to put the rice on, but I'm sure everyone can do that. I'll just wait for a few more people to join perhaps, but we'll start, I think.
Chelsea's joined.
Hello Chelsea.
Tommy.
Chelsea, you were meant to be here. You were meant to be cooking with me today. She's not there. Okay, I'm gonna make the sauce first. So I'm gonna make the Thai green curry paste first. And this is a recipe that they use in nursery as well. So it's a recipe I devised a while ago for the nursery, and they use it there. But we're gonna jazz it up a little bit because we can't use sesame oil and obviously can't use chilies and things in there at the nursery. So I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit. But I don't know if you want to come over here really quickly and I can show you some of the ingredients. If you're going to cook it later and you're thinking, oh my god, there's so many ingredients. There is a fair amount of ingredients actually, I do have to say, but it is quite quick and good. These are kaffir leaves, kaffir lime leaves. They're really, they are so aromatic. I mean, they really are. They're just amazing. They're really aromatic. We only need one of those, so not too many.
Barbara Siddy's joined.
Hello, Barbara.
Cherise joined.
Oh gosh, Barbara's fantastic cook. Hi, Cherise. And this is Thai basil. So again, these are all available in the stores. So we've got kaffir lime leaves, we've got Thai basil, and then you've got lemongrass as well. So these are all things which sound very exotic, but they're actually, and they are, but they're all available in Waitrose or in your local supermarket actually. So those are going to go in, and then we're going to put in green chilies as well. And again, those are Thai chilies you can get from the supermarket as well. So I am going to start because otherwise we may be here for ages. So I think we're going to start putting everything in. This is my NutriBullet. I've got my blade in there. I'm going to put everything I need into here to make the sauce. And then we'll zhuzh it all up. So I've actually got the rice on to boil. That's all started. So when it starts to bubble, I'll put it down to simmer, and then we're away. All right. So we need one kaffir leaf. It's just going to go in like that into there. I need 25 grams of basil, Thai basil. That's just going to go in as well. I don't know if any of you remember the program Ready Steady Cook, but this is what this reminds me of. And I know my friend Nimi last week was like, oh my god, this reminds me of Nim. Ready Steady Cook. So 25 grams of the basil goes in. My basil, I'm going to move those to one side. We only need, I'm going to move these bits to one side. We need one green chilli only, okay? Take the head off and then stick it in. Right, one of these, the quantities are on the recipe that I posted out, but just one of these. This is the lemongrass. So I'm actually just going to top and tail it, and if you bash it, you should be able to just peel the outer skin off, which is what you want to get rid of. Alright. This could go all terribly wrong. And I know some of you out there are fantastic cooks, so it is going to be...
So, Rash remembers Ready Steady Cook.
Oh yeah!
Dee says hi. Thought stylist.
Right, I'm just chopping it up really coarsely, and they're going in there as well. I've got 3 spring onions. I'm just going to, again, don't need to cut too much off. Give those a quick rinse. And they're going to get chopped and put into here. Alright, put in there, okay. I've got some garlic. The quantity, as I said, is on the recipe. I don't know if anybody's cooking with me, that would be interesting. Right, so the garlic's going to go in, and I don't need to do anything to it because it's all going to be blitzed together. So stick that all in. Hope you guys all had a good day. Productive. Mine was quite productive. Lots of lovely meetings, but I love being at work. I love going to work. I love seeing the kids. I love seeing all the staff. Didn't see Chelsea or Charisse today, so that was a bit of a.
I did.
Oh, thanks, Harry. You did. Right, so that's the garlic that's gone in. I need some ginger. It says about let me see, what does it say? 20 grams of ginger, which is quite a lot. Or some people might think it's quite a lot, some people might think it's not. But about 20 grams is about something like this. I'm just going to wait to make sure, but that's about the size of a 20-gram piece of ginger. All right, we've just got to, that's like a little bit more than 20 grams, but that's okay. Now, everybody has their own way of peeling ginger. And if my mother saw me now, she'd be going, oh my God, Mira, you've wasted so much of the ginger. You've got to just peel it really gently. But you know what, I don't actually. The whole purpose of this is that it's quick. And I don't have a great deal of time. So I'm trying to do things really quickly. So I'm just taking the skin off the ginger. But do you know what I do? I actually keep the skin of this ginger, this bit, which all looks a bit yucky and everyone chucks it away, perhaps, I don't know. But I keep the skin of that ginger and I use it to make, you put it in my hot water. So I'm actually going to save that for later. And it makes really, really good hot water, which is really good for digestion and good for your tummy. Makes your tummy feel all nice. So that's your ginger that's going to go in, and your chilies, and that. Right, okay. What goes in next? Coriander. So the rice is bubbling away over here. I'm just going to put the rice on. Okay. Put it onto simmer and boil. Right, we need about 40 grams of coriander. All right. So I'm just going to weigh my coriander. You don't have to weigh these ingredients if you don't want to. If you're a cook that normally kind of feels their way, which I actually do, so having learned how to weigh stuff is very alien to me while I'm cooking. But if you are a cook that feels your way through things, you just need to kind of, so that's the coriander, I'm just shredding it in there. Okay, that's a bit too much. Yeah, perfect. So that's 40 grams here. So it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of coriander. Loads of coriander, but that's going to taste, that's yummy. It's really good. Okay, so in it goes. Shove it all in. Right, we need a bit of liquid in here, otherwise nothing's gonna melt. Nothing's gonna kind of, there'll be no paste at all. So let's start putting in a bit of the liquid and the other bits and pieces that we've got. So I need my measuring spoons. I love my little measuring spoons. You can just use normal teaspoons and bits and pieces like that, but I do like my measuring spoons. Okay, so we have got a couple of tablespoons of sesame oil. There's not a lot of fat in this. There's not a lot of oil in this. So a couple of tablespoons goes in here. I just like the taste of sesame. We have got some tamari, which is gluten-free, as it says on there, gluten-free. So if you are gluten intolerant, like I am, then that's a really good one. We need 3 tablespoons of this. So that's 1, 2, 3. This does feed a lot of people as well, so don't kind of panic and think, oh my goodness, who's that feeding? And we need some water as well, so a couple of tablespoons of water. Now you can add more or take away a couple of tablespoons of water. Not precise science at the moment. So these are the spices that I'm going to be using. I'm using some jeera, there's the Indian word for it, so that's dried cumin, dried ground cumin, and I'm using some dried ground coriander, a teaspoon of each. Yeah, that's it, teaspoon of each. So a teaspoon of that. And, oh, that smells amazing. I do like to make mine fresh actually. I've just discovered how wonderful that is when you grind it out fresh. That's just all coriander, and that goes in. Now, I do like some, you need a little bit of sugar. We're not adding a lot of sugar. This is coconut sugar, but you can add brown sugar or whatever, and it's a teaspoon of brown sugar or coconut sugar, it doesn't matter. So it's not a great deal. Just adds a little bit of sweetness, which you need. And then we're going to add lime, the juice of 1 lime. Squeeze the lime. If you rub the lime, then it will, it's not a very juicy one. Oh no. There you go. That's the first thing that's gone wrong. Oh, a very juicy lime. Might have to get another lime. So you need a juicy lime, not a dry lime. That's very dry. Right, I might have to add a little bit more lime later. Okay. I know we've added tamari, which is soy sauce, and that's quite salty, but you still need some salt to this. You can add Himalayan salt, you can add whatever salt you want. I'm just adding normal table salt because again, it's not a great deal, so it's a teaspoon of that. And I'm going to add some of this bouillon, which is like a bit of a stock powder. It is low salt, it's gluten and yeast free, and again, it's like just a teaspoon, not much. All right, so this makes quite a lot. I'm saying it sort of makes about enough for about 6 to 8 people, I think. So there's only that much liquid. I might need to add some more. So it's going to go very noisy now. Very noisy indeed. But okay, here we go, here we go. Take it off. I've got my little kaffir leaf stuck at the bottom. So I'm going to try and dislodge that slightly. Oh, God, it smells amazing.
Ela's with us.
Hi, Ela. So the kaffir leaves, I was just adjusting the kaffir leaves. So if you look, that is so green. It's so green. And it smells amazing. But I just needed to get the kaffir leaf there. I'm going to pop it back. Okay, let's put that back. Zhuzh it up a little bit. Right, there you have it. There's your Thai green paste. How long did that take? 5 minutes. Not even that. That was so quick. Right, I'm going to put this, I'm going to scoop it out and put it into this bowl because I'm going to add some coconut milk to it. Scoop every little bit out.
Barbara says, not your typical green smoothie.
No. I wouldn't necessarily try and drink that, but it's going to taste nice in the time. You know, if you didn't want to make all of this now, you don't need to use all of it. You can store it and keep it. You could use it as a dressing for a salad, like an Asian salad, Thai salad. So you could probably use some of that, which would be really, really nice. You could use it to coat your chicken and grill it. So you could use it for, it's really, really versatile. So that's the paste in there. So there is a lot of paste and you don't need to use all of it. Just pop it in a jar and store it. But I am going to use all it and I am going to add some coconut milk to it. Okay, and then we're going to start cooking the vegetables. So coconut milk. That's the one I'm using. So not the one that you get not the coconut milk in the packet, but the coconut milk in the jar. And I'm going to use a whole one, a whole 400 ml jar of coconut milk. Empty them out, and put them in the sink. And then you'll stir it together. So just have a look. So you're mixing the two together. And you know, there are some really lovely Thai pastes out there. There's nothing wrong if you need to buy a packet once in a while and make it from there or whatever. But I just wanted to show you that it isn't difficult. It's really, really easy. There's your Thai green curry with the coconut in it, and we're going to use that later, so I'm going to put that on one side. What we need now, I'm going to unplug this because there's so much stuff here and it's all getting in my way. So I'm going to put it over there. What we need now, I hate having clutter. I hate clutter anymore. What we need to do now is to start with. I've got Thai green curry on the top. So God, I'm gonna have to wipe that later. Right, start cooking the vegetables and the tofu. So pan on, fairly high heat, medium to high. We need some oil in there so we can start the cooking process. So again, a couple of tablespoons of oil, sesame oil I'm using. So one, you could use coconut oil. Coconut oil is lovely in here as well. So that would be really good, coconut oil. Let's put that in. Right, I think the rice, actually, nearly done. how quick was that? So rice off, it will keep hot while I'm cooking this because this is only going to take about 10 minutes. So this so far hasn't taken very long. This is really quick. So that's on. We don't need to put any ginger or garlic or anything else in there because it's all in the paste and that's all going to cook. What we do need to get in there are our vegetables. Need about 500 grams of vegetables. So again, I'm not one of these cooks that everything is precise to the right, but you know, it is all there. It's all there to be, you can weigh it all out. And you're going to need 250 grams of whatever you choose to use. So it could be chicken, which is diced. It could be prawns, but we're going to use tofu and do a vegan version. And you know what's really nice in here as well is sweet potato. That sounds a bit weird, I'm sure, but it's actually really very tasty. I don't know if any of you have used sweet potato. So I'm going to use a leek that I am going to chop, and I'm going to wash. So I slice it that way. Give it a quick rinse to get rid of all any dirt. Again, any vegetables you like. You can use peas, sweet potato, anything that comes to mind. Aubergines, nice. We used that last week. So I'm chopping them. They're fairly fine, but it's not sort of, again, this is home cooking for a weekday. You haven't got people coming around for dinner, just making for the family. So it's got to be something that's quick and easy. So you don't need to get pedantic about the size of the pieces. It's all going to cook. All right, so those are your leeks. Leeks are going to go in. You can put red onion. You can put anything that takes your fancy. Any vegetable that's going to cook that you like to eat, that you use the courgette, top and tail, cut that off, wash, give it a good thorough wash, and again, carrots are nice in here. What I might like to put in here actually, sometimes I like to put red pepper because that adds a bit of colour. At the moment we've got green with green, so I might need to pop off to the fridge and go and get a, right, I'm going to turn that heat up a little bit, okay, just so that it cooks. Right, this is pak choy. Some of you will know it, some of you won't.
Hi, Poonam.
Hi, Poonam. Chelsea, this is pak choy. Okay, really good for you, really healthy. Right, and it looks like this. I tend to just slice the bottom off. And then it's like that on the inside and I slice it, but I need to wash it first. So I need to wash it before we do it. Wash. That's going to go in. Again, just chop this. And I like to leave the leaves whole. Another thing you can pop in here as well is spinach. Spinach is great. You're doing another nostril shot. Harry's doing another nostril shot. Karen, who isn't able to join us today, loved the nostril shots. She thought they were brilliant because they were very up close and personal. Obviously, I need to get a facial, I realise. There we go. Right, baby sweet corn. Again, wash and chop.
Charisse loves pak choy.
Charisse. Charisse is going to have to come on one day. Charisse, you are going to have to come on and do a dish for us, please. Something that you like cooking. Or maybe even your mum likes cooking. I'd love that. And Barbara. Barbara is from a wonderful part of the world, I believe. So sweet corn goes in, baby corn, goes in. We could do this with guests, Charisse and Chelsea. We could each cook a dish.
Now Chelsea is offering. Can I join?
Chelsea. What are you going to cook for us, Chelsea? Is what I want to know.
She's yet to divulge that. I'll cook something nice.
Keeping it a secret. Right, these are sugar snaps. So sugar snaps, these are sugar snaps. They're lovely. They're really crunchy. If you pop them in a salad, they're really, really yummy in a salad as well. I love them in salad because they're so crunchy. I just chop them really roughly like this. And then did anybody try the crab yet last time? Did anybody try using the basic ingredients? I'm wondering. It'd be interesting to know. Because if you did, or if you do cook it, if you do cook any of these things, And
It'd be worth them posting it just to find out.
yeah, please let me know, because it's all very well me cooking this over here, but what I'm trying to get you to do is you cook at home. And there is a lovely lady on there's lots of lovely people on our 5am club, which is a WhatsApp group that I absolutely adore. There's lots of other groups on here as well, but she is, she just texted me this evening, Rash just texted me this evening to say that she had started cooking after a long time where she'd lost her sort of passion for it, and she started cooking. She sent me a picture of what she'd cooked, sent it to the group, and it was so lovely. It's so lovely that even like just one person, if I could just get one person to get out there and cook, rather than try to buy stuff, it would be great. Right, broccoli, everybody knows broccoli, or as Joe Wicks calls them, mini trees, or midget trees or something. I'm not going to use a lot of broccoli, just a little bit. Okay. So, what you could do if you've got kids, if you've got little children, and you're trying to get them involved, or you're trying to get them to eat better, or learn about food, which they should be doing, just get them to choose. Get them to choose the vegetables that they want to put in. So here we go. Broccoli goes in. It's all very green.
That's why it's a Thai green curry.
Thanks, Harry, for your input. Thai green curry.
One likes to try.
Yes, but it's meant to have a bit of colour, but that's okay. Right, now tofu, for those of you, I like this brand, I love this brand, it actually tastes really good, and it's got nothing added, nothing. The cauldron one is actually, it's nice, but it's a bit, it's quite nice if you're going to do something with it. So if you were going to coat it, it's quite nice. If you're going to coat it with some flour and then pan fry it before you use it, that's quite nice. It makes sort of steaks, but this is quite soft. It's like, it's lovely actually. It's a really good texture and a really good taste, and it comes in a bag with some water. Okay, and I'm just gonna, you can just drain the water off, and then I will chop it up. You don't have to dry it because it's going to go into there anyway. So if you notice, there's no particular order that the food is, the vegetables or everything is going in. So I'm just going to cut this into sort of cubes. Again, depending on the size of your, how you guys like them. It's quite nice, quite small, but they're not too small. Little cubes, well, sort of cubes, and they go in. Okay, so that's all been cooking on a medium to high heat. So Harry keeps turning the heat down, I keep turning the heat up. Who's doing the cooking, Harry? Who's doing the cooking?
I just don't want it to burn.
And it's not going to burn. When do I burn anything? Right, so I'm going to turn it up again because it's meant to be medium to high, Harry, not low. Okay, so that's what happens when Harry comes in the kitchen and doesn't listen. Okay, so in there, that's all cooking. I'm now going to add my Thai green curry sauce. Ta-da! Here's something we made earlier. Remember? Okay, it's going to go in. So it's green, it's really green.
Rena Hughes apologises for coming late.
Oh, Rena, that's all right. That's not a problem. Hello, Rena. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so that's really, 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 really green. If you wanted to, you can add more coconut milk if you wanted it milder. Maybe for the children it's too strong, or for little ones it's too strong. You can add more stuff to it. Remember, you can add more chili. You can add red chili if you want a little bit more heat. Right, what we have to do is bring this up to the boil and then simmer it for literally a couple of minutes, not more. If you wanted it a little bit thicker, so you want it more of a sauce, more of a curry, a runny curry, then you can always add a bit more water to it as well. But that is pretty much it. I'm going to let it come to the boil. Anybody got any questions? Anybody wants to ask anything, you're more than welcome. I would be happy to answer. Is there anything you want to see next week on Monday? Because it's funny, once you start, I think, okay, right, I cook every single day, and then somebody says, right, what are we going to cook on Monday? Harry will say, right, what should we cook on Monday? And then I ask you guys, and I'm thinking, I can't even think what to cook, which is the most ridiculous thing, because if I'm left to my own devices, obviously I'm cooking every day, because I love it. I can't think of what to cook. I can't think what you guys would like to know. We can do meatballs for those vegetarians. That might not be great, but we could do that. We could do
Black bean burgers.
We could do bean burgers. We could do a really nice one is tandoori, not tandoori, but chicken tikka, which I cook in a pan, and rather than grill it, and that can be with cauliflower rice, kind of cauliflower rice and peas with some chicken. That's usually a really nice one. But I do use the tandoori paste, tandoori masala for that. So I don't make my own tandoori masala, but I do make my own cumin and coriander spicy thing.
Chelsea's made a suggestion.
Go on, Chelsea.
However, I think she's pronounced it wrong.
Go on.
I think she meant to say laksa instead of laksa.
Oh, laksa. Yes, but hold on. That's surely Charisse should be good at that. Charisse, could you enlighten us? Could you help me make a laksa? Because that is my favourite.
But
And Barbara knows how to make a laksa too.
Rena likes the sound of chicken tikka.
Oh, chicken tikka. Chicken tikka. That would be so easy. That would literally be so easy. I do use a tandoori powder.
Shiv Patel says chicken tikka, please. We're getting. But Charisse does say she likes a laksa, so we've got two all here.
Like laksa? Oh, it's going to be a little bit of debate. Anyway, right, over here, sorry, back Thai green curry. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. And I am going to put the lid on.
How long did that take?
How long did that take? 26 minutes past.
Yeah, minus the 3 minutes that we were late.
Don't worry, it will be done in time.
As Charisse said, you were 3 minutes late.
3 minutes late? Oh my God. Charisse, can you please text me next time? Because you know me, I'm always late for everything. Always. Do I ever get to anywhere on time? Okay, so Thai green curry is nearly done. I am going to taste it. Actually. I'm just going to taste it. I'm actually going to get Harry.
Barbara says, surprise us.
Surprise you! That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Right, Harry's going to taste it, like he always does. This is when it goes over to Harry and his reaction, okay? I don't pay him to do this. No,
you're not.
I don't pay him to do this, I promise. Right, go, get off. Here you go. You can see my hands at the moment. Okay, there you go.
Okay, if I do have to have that, then I'll have it.
What do you mean? You're not going to be fed. Was that any good?
Delicious. Can the camera?
Oh, Shilpa's doing... Oh, sorry, real close-up of Harry there. Shilpa's doing cauliflower rice. Oh, no. Lost connection. Don't know if it was your end or my end. Probably my end. Anyway, let me turn it around and I'm going to serve it.
The camera.
You put the pan on the hob. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. Hold on, I'm going to turn it around. I'm back over here. Right. To me, that's cooked. Vegetables are cooked. Yeah, you could, if you want to simmer it for a bit longer, you can. It's up to you. Like I said, I do like some red peppers in there. That's very green for me. I'd put a red pepper in there. Right, I'm going to serve it though. Turn that off. So let's get some serving things. That's my rice. I use basmati rice, which I'm sure many of you guys do as well. Okay, we have little bowl. Okay, so if you were having, you could actually just have the Thai green curry. If you were on if you were on like a low carb diet, you didn't want to have the rice, you could quite easily not have the rice and leave it out, and then just have your Thai green curry in here like a soup, big soup. It's quite filling. You could use cauliflower rice instead if you wanted to, but if you're going to have rice, so I just this little serving suggestion. Because we've got to finish with a serving suggestion. And it is green. It's really, really green, but then it's fresh. You've made that. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it that is going to be... It's got extra salt, it's not got extra anything, it's not got any E numbers, it's not got anything. That is Thai green curry. Fresh, homemade, nothing in it.
you saw exactly what went in. You were in control of what went in. You could put in more salt, less salt. You could put in more sugar, less sugar. Obviously, try not to. There's sweet things in there, so you're not having to read through an ingredients list to check what's in this. You've made it right from scratch, under 30 minutes. Charisse, am I under 30 minutes with this? I think I am under 30 minutes with this. There you go, meal in under 30 minutes. Fresh, homemade, made from scratch. Hope you enjoyed that, everyone. I'm going to eat now because I think I'm really hungry.
Chicken tikka next week?
Chicken tikka maybe next week. Should we do that? I think chicken tikka with the cauliflower rice or something. But I will post out a recipe in the week for the chicken tikka. So you can join, you can cook with or watch and then join later. But thank you everyone for watching. It's so lovely having you guys here. It really is. I can't tell you. It's like I keep saying it every week, but it's like having a party in my house and everyone's sitting in the kitchen. And one day you're just all going to have to come over and sit down and actually we can cook. And then you can eat it as well and try it. So if you cook it at home, please let me know. Because most of you on here I know personally, so there's not a lot of people on there I don't know. But if you know me personally, you've got my number or whatever, or if you're not, you want to post it as well, you can, not a problem, tag me in it. But if you cook it and it works out, please let me know. If it doesn't work out, let me know as well, because I can have a look at the recipe and see what's gone wrong. But thank you for joining me, everyone. See you later. Bye. Have a nice evening.